Hello and welcome. This is your boy Jack here to do another reaction video. This time I'll be doing the live report by M.I Abaga featuring and AQ together in one track, and I'm curious to hear what this is all about. I said really do enjoy MI's track, and I do believe I've actually reacted to AQ during the cipher, and I thought he was actually fantastic. If I'm not mistaken, it's been a while since I actually checked out the cipher. I believe it was the Martel cipher. So I can't wait to actually check it out. You know what? Let's just get right to it. So without further ado, let's get this reacting party started. This is M.I Abaga and AQ, and the track is the live report. So let's go. I guess I kind of get the whole four mics in there. I mean, it looks like a live report, you know, with the reporters and everything on the table, listening to whoever's been interviewed, I guess, if it's different stations, you know. All right, let's go. You're gonna have to pause it for a second.
This is the.
I do apologize. Hold on. I'm not quite sure why that keeps showing up. All right, so sorry about that, guys. I'm just going to start from the beginning again. As I said, this is M.I Abaga and AQ, and the track is the live report. So let's get this party started.
This is the live report.
I wonder who did the beat, man, because it's really good. I really like it. It gives you that the production value. It just takes it to a whole another level. Sorry, I know hasn't even started spitting, and I'm already talking about the beats. I love his work, all of them. I mean, M.I Abaga doesn't screw around. He's always fair. He's always, you know, on top of things. Oh, beat by Jay, okay.
Yo, this is the live report. It's here that fresh information, so we should probably talk. AQ and M on the project, yo, this is valid talk. The game needed us to do another one, DJ Khaled talk. If skill soul, truth be told, who would I be? Probably try to sound like Boogie. Truthfully, I wanna rhyme like common sense. I heard y'all talking about 5G, like damn, y'all need common sense. But it's that brainwashing in y'all's defense. Ask your pastor what's gonna happen, he gonna stutter like.
You know how people are like, oh, the 5G is the one causing. I mean, I've heard some theory that 5G is responsible for the coronavirus, and it is really interesting what people actually believe. It's like, it's mind-boggling. It's you know what? I really do need to listen to this track now. It's dropping knowledge and making sure it's like, yo, sometimes some people are really. It's like this. You know what? I'm not going to talk about the flat earthers. You know, let's not even go there. So.
Truthfully, I wanna rhyme like common sense. I heard y'all talking about 5G, like damn, y'all need common sense. But it's that brainwashing in y'all's defense. Ask your pastor what's gonna happen, he gon' stutter like it all depends. I swear these singing call a wall of fence. And y'all like, oh, thank you God for your prophets, yes. The consequences, confidence, and conspiracy theories without seeing them through a proper lens. Fear politics, it's all it is in the mind of the solipsist. When the knowledge in colleges is rejected by charlatans, we emerge as a nation of fools, bigger church.
I know, it's like it's like there's been proven facts. Colleges have proven facts, and people keep rejecting those. I'm like, not that they're actually rejecting it in the basis that they actually have a better analysis or a better take on what's actually happening. They're rejecting it as a direct result of they just don't believe in science, period. I mean, it makes no sense. It's like, these are all proven facts. You have the 3 steps. You know, I don't remember what the term is when it comes to actually verifying things or in the science community. I do believe it's 3 steps. And you know what? I'll probably do research later and let you guys know. But yes, you have to repeat. And as long as you get the same result, then it's, you know, valid, more or less. It's been a while since I've actually done those, so I am I might actually be wrong, and it's more than 3 steps. So don't quote me on that yet. All right, so at least I know I might be wrong in this case.
Theories without seeing them through a proper lens. Fear politics is all it is in the mind of the solipsist when the knowledge in colleges is rejected by charlatans.
Yeah.
We emerge as a nation of fools, bigger churches and schools where evil politicians worshiping too. With different passports, yes, they purchase a few.
Exactly. It's like, yeah, obviously. It's like you have all those evil politicians and they're like, oh, they're very religious. Oh, they believe in whatever. And yet they're the ones going out there and committing all this atrocities and rejected and basically preying on the masses' emotions and using that as a basis for getting their way and doing some really nefarious stuff. So, I mean, it's a vicious circle. It's like you have those in power using whatever tools they're available to control the masses, and you have the masses who, for one reason or another, fail to, in a way, think for themselves and base most of their response through how they feel emotionally rather than logically. And then you have those in power who realize, you know what? This is actually a very interesting way to actually tap on those people and control them and get what I want. I will use their emotions against them and benefit myself while destroying everything in the process. So, you know how people are. It's like people really don't like to admit that they were wrong about things, and they would go the extra miles to prove that their wrong idea is actually right. And a lot of politicians, smart politicians, even though I think that smart politicians know this, and they use it to control and gain what they need.
Nervous for us until I jackpot, then I'll just be nervous for you. Yo, this is the live report. See that fresh information, so we should probably talk. AQ and M on a project, yo, this is valid talk. The game needed us to do another one, DJ Khaled talk. Yo, this is the live report. It's here that fresh information, so we should probably talk. AQ and M on a project, yo, this is valid talk. The game needed us to do another one, DJ Khaled talk.
Let me help you fill in the gaps. The only way I can deliver this message is in my raps. Take it or reject it, but my vision is apt. And corporations are stacking up billions with this app. So they created a virus that will keep you at home. You don't have nothing else to do but to play with your phone. They want you to get used to that way of life. Keep you online, domesticate you and keep you confined.
All right, so now that's actually delving on the whole conspiracy theory that this virus was created so, to keep people at home, so that the big corporations can actually amass more data from you, because every free app you see over there acquires tons of data on you, and most of them actually end up selling you information, and that's how they make their money. So, I mean, I don't know about that. I mean, that data part is absolutely correct. It's like whenever any app you see out there, whether it's on Android or whatever, it's like if it's free, then chances are they're actually accumulating data on you and using it to track you and using it to send information to influence you into doing certain things like buying stuff, voting against your self-interest and stuff like that. It's one massive stuff, and it's really hard to guard yourself against that. So, but the part where he says that the virus was actually created in order to actually make that a success, a possibility, or bigger, I don't know about that. I don't know how true that. That's verging on, those weird conspiracy things. So let's take it back. I do believe that's actually AQ on the track.
So they created a virus that will keep you at home. You don't have nothing else to do but to play with your phone. They want you to get used to that way of life. Keep you online, domesticate you and keep you confined. And you ignored all the warning signs. We in the war, everything is now weaponized. They use the apps to track you, and as your time goes TikTok, they're cashing out too. It's hard enough, but you're adding up a new challenge. Flip the switch to two-sit slide, all been arranged. Conspiracy theories all sound the same, they sound insane, but take a little time and you'll find the blame. The revelation I stole through John, signs of the end times, but I hope you're wrong. They keep.
Yeah, I don't know about it being the end times, but yes, every conspiracy theory does have I believe, have a kernel of truth in it. There's certain things that actually reinforces that theory that you could actually verify, but usually the core of it is like, it's just hearsay most of the time. So let's go. As it to being the end of the time, I don't know. Yes, it does feel like dark days right now are abound, and it might actually get worse. But I still believe, and I do hope that, you know what, things just look bad right now, but we still have time to actually make things better. So it's not the end yet.
Telling you lies and you believe it, but who knew that? The world is infected and we created the agent to do that. It's not airborne, but it travels through planes. Man will destroy the world himself with his tech game. You find the source and you will find the cure. Get the first person that contracted it on your live report.
Yo, all I see these days is mental genocide. As a skeptic, I identify, we're trying to simplify. See, the scientific method cannot tell a lie, and so the data is the thing upon which most I must rely. So COVID-19, SARS, MERS, the Spanish flu, was it the electricity that we put in the planet through? Should we panic? Is this something satanic? How it began? And is the vaccine just a part of the plan?
Yes, as I was saying, it was the scientific method, which you have to prove. But I'm sorry, I have to go back again and check out the verse. I mean, prior to electricity actually being available worldwide, we did have the Black Plague and other mass killing epidemics that actually happened over the course of centuries, generations, and whatnot. So it's not something that just happened recently. So there you go. But let's start again.
You're wrong. They keep telling you lies and you believe it, but who knew that? The world is infected and we created the agent to do that. It's not airborne, but it travels through planes. Man will destroy the world himself with his tech game. You find the source and you will find the cure.
We're interconnected, so
contracted it on your live report.
Yo, all I see these days is mental genocide. As a skeptic, I identify, we're trying to simplify. See, the scientific method cannot tell a lie, and so the data is the thing upon which most I must rely. So COVID-19, SARS, MERS, the Spanish flu, was it the electricity that we put in the planet through? Should we panic? Is this something satanic? How it began? And is the vaccine just a part of the plan? Well, here's a clue for you. Every time they've alluded to the end of the world like doom is you, we all prayed and assumed it's true. It never happens though, imagine. No time ever has been told like God will end the world through people catching cold. She who asserts must bring the evidence. Tell your friends that intelligence isn't married to elegance. It's not what they tell you, it's what they can prove. The live report, so hey, cue the news.
I love that.
You gotta be in tune to get my views. I'm telling you, the economics of the future when we survive the flu. Offline businesses lose billions, online traps. Perfect time to push 5G or it just coincides.
Okay, I think I just finally got it. It's like you have M.I Abaga being the rational, thoughtful, scientific method individual telling you about what's happening. Then you have AQ actually being the fringe conspiracy kind of person trying to, shake things up. He's the conspiracy person, basically, like QAnon or whatnot. So it's both side having a conversation or actually giving their live report on the state of things, the state of the media right now, the state of the world right now. So it's very interesting to see them play both sides of it. And I can't believe it actually took me that long to actually figure out that's what's happening. I'm assuming that's what's happening, and I'm not completely talking out of my butt. So I'm going to take it back to Am I passing to
but they can prove the live report, so hey, cue the news.
You gotta be in tune to get my views. I'm telling you, the economics of the future when we survive the flu. Offline businesses lose billions, online traps. The perfect time to push 5G or it just coincides. It's an American and Chinese tech war. They've been in bed for years and the apps is just so it's not the end of the world, it's the end of an era. Everything goes online now, but does it make it better? Businesses are safe, but people are losing their jobs. Creators of the apps remain ahead of the curve. The question is, where's Africa in all of this? We're busy playing politics on some corruption. This is the live report. Q and M.I on the project. Yo, this is Valley Talk.
It sounded as though it was actually censored.
It's complete and utter rubbish. It's nonsense. It's the worst kind of fake news. The reality is that the mobile phone networks are absolutely critical to all of us, particularly in a time when we are asking people to stay at home and to not see relatives and friends. But in particular, those are also the phone networks that are used by our emergency services and our health workers. And I'm absolutely outraged.
Wow. Okay. It took me a while to get that, but honestly, that was actually brilliant. I really love that. And it's like, as I said, talking about both sides. And I mean, AQ does. Hold on a sec. I do have someone at the door. Sorry about that. Someone at the door. So, yes, I did forget what I was actually about to say. Bloody hell. Oh,